Hey guys, back in the garage again, working on scraps. Game plan for today. What I want to do is there's a dent over here I want to pull out. There's one right here, and another dent down over there. I want to pull those two dents out. So I can't start on the bodywork yet because the metal's still a little bit too cold. I got the heat going. It should warm up really, really quick. So what I'm going to do is, while I'm waiting for the metal to warm up so I can put a little more filler in. I went around, I still have to touch up this whole car all the way around. But it's really getting there. So, anyway, game plan for today is I want to fix the dent in the back and then slowly go around and just keep skimming the whole car, going all the way around. Somebody had mentioned something to me about this trunk alignment. They sent a comment. They're like, the alignment on that truck is driving me crazy. It's not closed all the way. What I do is I take this lock right here and I just lock it like that. So now every time I want to go in the trunk, I don't have to look for a screwdriver to open it up to get inside. So I just lock that lock. But it actually, let me unlock it. It actually closes really well. And I haven't even aligned it yet. So a little tweaking here and there, you know, it'll shut even nicer. Also, something else that I have a spoiler up there. So I'm going to throw a spoiler on. The holes are already drilled. Some of them a little haphazardly, but they're there. So what I'm going to do is, like I say, I'm going to fix the dent here, fix the dent over there, and we'll slowly start going around the car and hit with some body work. And we'll see how far we can get. I think we're going to get pretty far today. So enough babbling. Let's get to work. Guys, I just want to show you what I'm doing. What I did was I welded a piece of rod right to the dented part. And then I just crank this down. And it slowly pulls the dent out. It's hard to show. But that's almost right there. And that's how I pull the dent out without that dent puller, that homemade dent puller that I have. It's just easier. I just put it on here, I crank it down, and that's it. I'll do the same for this too. I'll weld it back on here again. I'll pull this dent out a little bit, and it's ready to go. I just gotta skim it. So I just want to show you what I was doing. So while you're sitting there watching me cranking down on that with the wrench, you're probably like, what's Al doing? That's it right there. Alrighty, let me finish this up. Here we go. All right, guys, just stopping showing you where we are. It's pretty much just put the body filler on, sand it down, find the high spots and low spots. Like, I pretty much hit everything. This is starting to come out really, really good. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth all the way up and down. And that side also. It's really starting to get there. So what I got here, I have some high spots and low spots. If I find them, I'll just put an X on there. There's another one here, another one down over there. A few throughout here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start mixing up some more filler. I'm going to start skim coating the rest of the car like I have like another spot there. I'm just going to start skim coating the car and just keep going around in circles. I think I probably got maybe about another 7 or 8 more laps. Okay, so let's get to work. All right, guys. So we went around the whole car. We sanded it, then we went around and we put a few more coats on here and there. Not too bad. It's really, really not too bad. Here, gotta hit this with another coat. A little here. It's really, really. I gotta take this down now. I'm just letting all this dry. So while that's drying, you know what? Let me show you the difference between a 67, 68 rear spoiler and a 69 rear spoiler. All right, give me 1 second. All right, here's a 69 spoiler. It comes right to the edge on both sides, right here. Actually, early 19. Well, that's a 69 spoiler. Everybody relates to this spoiler right here, how it comes to the edge, as a 69. Now I'm going to show you 67 and a 68. Give me 1 second. that's gonna fall. Okay, here's a 1967, 1968 rear spoiler. See how it comes up short on the edges? Right there. Everything here is the same. The bolt hole patterns and everything, they're all the same. They're just a little bit narrower. But 1969, when they first came out, the 1969 Camaros had these short spoilers on them. Let me just put this down because it's going to fall. Yeah, 1969, early production had the short rear spoiler. And even though a lot of guys, even though that the car came factory with that short spoiler, they just didn't like them and they changed them over to the wider ones when they came out, like I guess mid-year or a little bit earlier than mid-year. And the Z28, when it first came out, it didn't come with a flat. It came with a flat hood. It didn't have a cowl hood. A friend of mine had one with a flat hood, and that's how the car was ordered. It was ordered with a flat hood. I don't think a Z28 was available with a cowl hood when they first came out, and then they changed over to the cowl hood, and then they went with the biggest spoiler. So I just figured, while we're waiting for the filler to dry, I just let you know. Okay, so we're gonna hit this now. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, it's the end of the day. It's really kind of, body work is, I'm not saying it's boring, but it's just put body filler on, sand it down, put body filler on, sand it down. So, you know, I try to just run through, like when I'm sanding and doing a body filler, I just try to run through it. I'm sorry you got to put up the music, but you know, it's just, you can only watch so much body filler getting done. So let's go over what we got done, okay? I got a few coats on here, actually. It's really starting to get there. This whole car is actually starting to get there. Right here. A few more, maybe one more coat on here. One or two more, that's it. Maybe 2 more coats on this. This is pretty much done, the header panel. This fender here, oh, maybe a quick little touch-up. And this door, I ought to touch this door up. You know, it had a bad dent right here, so I'm slowly bringing it back out. And the rest of it's not bad. I gotta tell you, it cleaned up a lot better than I thought it would, because this door, it looked like it was assassin. It was crazy. It had bumps and bruises all over it. So this is really getting there. This also right here, it's really coming together. Not bad. So game plan for tomorrow, I think I can get all this body work done. If it's not done, I think I can get it 99% finished. And I'm hoping next week, well, this week coming up, I'm hoping to, by the end of the week, to maybe get it close to having some paint on it, or it's going to be right there. So we'll see what happens. But, you know, for the most part, I just wanted to keep you posted on what's going on with scraps. We're moving forward on scraps, and, you know, it's slowly starting to get there. So, as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and you guys take care of yourselves.